Ayurian.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our group will be presentation the topic about learning in distance. Next, our group consists of Muhammad Firas Nafal, Muhammad Rifki Arifin, Ramadian Derbiandika, Muhammad Rian Kurniawan, Sinta Pustiwi Tasari, dan and Titania Devi Samudra. Okay, first I will tell you the definition about the learning in the distance. The definition helps establish the basic premise of distance learning, which is that the educator and those who are learning are not physically present in the same location. In addition, it also set up some of the solutions that are used to enable distant education, such as the internet, email, and traditional math. Today, distance learning is often considered to be synonymous with terms like e-learning, online learning, and virtual classroom. However, this is not strictly true. While learning or online learning is a form of distance learning, the broader definition also includes all-style correspondence course, where the material is shared through the post. Next. Okay, next I will tell you about the reason learning distance is held. First is to keep health protocol. As we know, the recently COVID-19 is still around Indonesia, therefore it's still not allowed to meet each other with many people. For example, is going to school, will study in school will causing crowded in the school and it can be risk of spreading the coronavirus. So the distance learning is most efficiency to do it. Second is to keep the student studies school subjects. With distance learning, the students still can study school subject. Although the lesson is not directly, the student can be known the school subject and the teacher can still deliver the material.
In the number 3 of the vision learning and distance is to keep the education agenda still running. In 1 year of learning, the learning plan or education plan has been prepared. What to do during 1 year of learning or what to doing during 1 year of learning. And because of the pandemic, everything does not go smoothly. So that everyone can work, the solution is to do distance in learning or learning in distance. And the last is as the use of technology. Many people, especially in Indonesian people, do not completely understand about technology. Therefore, with distance in learning or learning in distance makes people want to learn technology. Okay, the next presentation will continue by Delby.
Okay, thank you, Firas. Here I want to describe about the pro learning in distance. For the first point, is easier to get internet if we compare to when we are in campus. I agree with distance learning because if I compare it to offline learning, in here I talk about our campus is PPI Madiun. One of the main topic is that if I am at home, I can easily to access the internet than if I am on the campus. Uh, I will tell you on campus to access the internet can be quite difficult. And as we know, we are forbidden to bring a gadget or cell phones there. And I find it difficult or maybe not used to submitting assignment if there is an online learning in campus. And then the second point, distance learning is more accessible. Uh, it means when we are at home, we can study in everywhere. We didn't need to go to a campus or we need to go to class. We also need to open our laptop or our gadget and open our Zoom to meeting with others. And then I think this method is very simple and very easy to access it. For the third point, learning distance have more time when we are at home. We have more free time which we can use to do something else. Besides that, we are at home. We can use uh, the time with another thing that we can do, such reading a journal or reading some useful literacy, or we can also enjoy our time with family, with our friends. And I think if we are at home, we can use our time with uh, everything as we want. Okay, that's all for me. Maybe the next with Sinta.
Yes, thank you, Derby. And the next, have more reading material or journal. According to my experience, I can reading more material at home because I have a lot time. I have a lot of access. And the last, have more comfort when studying at home. Maybe I enjoy more and feel more comfortable studying at home because there are not interference from other people. Maybe it can add to my understanding to material that the lecturer provides. And the next,
Okay, excuse the con learning in distance. One point, I mean learning is less effective because it is blocked by signal in area with minimum access, even though already subsidies for institution or the government. I mean because quota subsidies are not the right solution if one of the regions has a minimum signal. And the next point two, I mean difficult is facilities like smartphone on purchasing internet quota because not all students or cadets have a good smartphone with maximum sophistication. And then point three, I mean like patronage of student due to several factors such as overslap or maybe being away because the student I think the right is from face to face. Okay, next presentation with Arifin.
Okay, number 4. Cadets cannot explore talents and interests according to their respective fields at home. I think that not only cadets, many students have to be more productive when studying offline. As far as I can see, many students only participate in the Zoom and then they turn off the camera and continue with other activities. And number 5, if the teaching material is in the form of practicum, it will be difficult because it only gets an overview. As we know that our study program has more practical work, if online learning is still ongoing, we cannot learn optimally. Of course, this is easier if done during offline learning. And number 6, if the conditions are crowded place, it is difficult to concentrate. Therefore, it is necessary to find a place that is comfortable and quiet. I mean, when our house is crowded, it will be difficult for us to concentrate on studying. When our house is quiet,
Sometimes we are also out of focus, especially during at the afternoon and at the evening. I think many of us who have been tired all day have to look at the laptop screens. Next page.
Okay, for the last page is we are from group two. For that's all discussion, we have a conclusion. Also, there are many pros and cons related to online learning. For now, online learning is better than offline learning because it can minimize the spread of the COVID-19 virus. However, for learning that cannot be done online, such as a practicum, it must apply strict health protocols. Okay, maybe that's all from us. And thanks for your nice attention and goodbye.